And we are live. Let me make sure my audio is good. Are live. Alright, we're good to go. Make sure we live over here. Is it over? It's never over, guys. It's never over. Let's see. Why is it? It's not showing that I'm live here. What's happening? Maybe it's a glitch on YouTube's part. Not showing that I'm live on my channel. Are you guys seeing this? Am I going crazy here? What's happening? Okay, it is. Okay, there we go. It's showing here. It's not showing from my. Okay, that's strange. That's okay. As long as I know I'm live here. See me right here. We live. And the question in the thumbnail right here. Question in the thumbnail. Buy the dip on Asteroid. Well, that really depends on you guys. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is all entertainment purposes only. But if you never got, exposure to Asteroid Shiba, you never got exposure to it, you weren't happy with the bag that you had, and you was like, well, I'm curious, or I'm thinking about buying more, now would be a great time to do so. If you're thinking, well, I was thinking about buying more, I don't want to buy when it's at 100 mil. I kind of feel a little bit high at 150 mil when it was at 170 mil at the time. How high did it go back to? It was at 192 mil at the time. It was like, oh man, I missed my opportunity. Well, guess what? You have an opportunity now. And if it's your first time finding out about the project, if it's your first time seeing the project, or it's the first time that you after you saw the project for a while and you never bought, is it a good time to DCA or to get exposure for the first time? I would think that's the case. You're supposed to buy the fear, right? You're supposed to be greedy when others are fearful, right? So if you never got exposure, now would be a good time to do so. If you already have exposure, I would say just be patient and hold. Don't get shaken out. And if you weren't happy with how much you were holding, now would be a good time to dollar cost average and add more to your bags here. The thesis for this for me personally has not changed, and I'm just gonna be doing a quick stream, quick video here for the project, because like I said, the narrative that I have for the project has not changed. I think this thing will be one of the catalysts that helps to bring retail back to the space. I think this thing will have a massive run in the future. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed, but that's my thesis, and that's what I think. I'm not going to be a negative Nancy here. From Trading Market, flying news coming from insider sources. Asteroid Jeets are getting washed. Saw that right here. He shows that big centralized exchanges are accumulating 3 to 4 million worth of Asteroid from the last days. Bradley here, people keep comparing Asteroid with Nero, but it's totally different. I bought Nero at 1 mil before it went to billions, which is insane. What a crazy trade that was. That's what is that, 1,000x move, 2,000x move from 1 mil to billions? I know I'll be right again. Accumulation, manipulation, expansion. Asteroid is a billion runner. The people bidding the vamps think their coin will hit 100 mil are very funny, but it won't. They won't. The people bidding the vamps, as they would call it, or the PvP, think that their coin will hit 100 mil, but they won't. So as you can see from his charting here, we are at that 70 mil market cap range, accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. So after the manipulation phase that we're in right now, I would say another accumulation phase that we're in right now, you see the distribution next. And from Thanos here, generational dip here for Asteroid at 68 mil, 70 mil market cap that it's at right now. I think so. I think so, man. We're in a tough time for crypto at large. Obviously, there's projects with, again, users, and they generate revenue, etc. that are absolutely doing well, but it's only a few of those projects, and a lot of them, if you didn't catch the initial move, you got priced out. You really did. You take a look at stocks, you're priced out of this out of the semiconductor trade. Do not FOMO into stocks now. I'm telling you, you're already priced out on stocks and semiconductors. You're already priced out. Maybe look. So what is undervalued right now in crypto? Projects like Asteroid that have a great narrative and thesis are undervalued, right? A lot of altcoins are undervalued, right? I'm not telling anyone to make their entire portfolio a meme coin or meme coin focused, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having a portfolio of 3 to 4 projects, or 3 to 5 projects, I should say, and one of those projects being a meme coin, right? As long as it's a meme coin that has something interesting about it, or something that could maintain I would say long-term demand, right? Because there's always going to be speculation around Asteroid here and Elon, right? There's always going to be that speculation between Asteroid and Elon. It's always going to happen. It's always going to be there, right? And like I said, this is my thesis here because it's Ethereum. It's an Ethereum mainnet meme, which is my thesis here. The top 2 memes in previous cycles were Ethereum mainnet memes, which were Shiba Inu, which went to 40 to 50 billion market cap, and Pepe, which went to 11 to 12 billion dollars in market cap, right? So the ceiling for Ethereum memes are much higher, and I think Asteroid is going to be one of those ones that shocks everybody. Okay, so even though the price is down, I'm not gonna be a negative Nancy here. I'm not going to say it's give up, etc. If you have an investment, you just invest an amount that you're willing to lose and be patient. That's really all it is, right? Crypto doesn't make it easy for you to make gains. A lot of the projects that make people gains, they have to hold through drawdowns first before they do get the gains. That's how crypto does it. It makes people have to hold through drops, 30 to 40% drops before they get, those 5x, 10x moves. And it happens especially in memes, right? A lot of people are shaking out right now. They think it's cooked. They think it's over here. But they think it's cooked. They think it's over. But yeah, I don't think it's over here, man. I don't. So okay, we're at 7 minutes. This is not going to be a very long stream. Let's take a look at the chat. Cohen said, I'm good. Thank you, Cohen. What's up with Banker? Crypto, I'm doing a Patreon update for Banker. I'm going to make all the videos that I make. I'm going to give early access content there on Patreon. Going to give voice notes. I'm chatting in the private Discord with everyone and working super hard for Patreon members as well as, subscribers as well. But I'm going that extra step, man, to give, that added value for people that support through Patreon as well. So I'm currently working on Banker update and other projects updates. All of them are unlisted, and eventually it's gonna be made public on YouTube for that Banker update. But still bullish on Banker for sure. But yeah, Asteroid, in my opinion, good spot to DCA or get exposure if you never got exposure to it. I saw bigger content creators speak about it at the time, and like I said, I'm not sure if they've already sold off or not. I haven't changed my thesis. A lot of the projects I talk about, you can take a look at my channel, man. I talk about them over and over and over until they finally start to move, right? For example, one of the recent ones, I was talking about Serve. I talked about Serve a month ago, weeks ago, month ago. I talked about it so many times before it finally started to take off, right? Even call, it had a big pullback at 1.5 cent. We made this video in the private Discord, posted it in the private, posted it on Patreon at 1.5 cent. Now Serve is up to around 6-7 cent. It went all the way up to 8 cents, I think. And I don't think it's over for Serve, right? So that's how I'm gonna do. That's how I approach my projects that I talk about. I talk about them so many times. For example, with Asteroid, I'm doing live streams a month ago, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 10 days, 11 days, 2 days, a day ago. And that's how I approach these projects, man, because, You know, once I have conviction on something, until it absolutely shows me it's cooked, I'm not giving up on it, right? It has to clearly show me, hey, it's over, okay? And I don't think it's over for Asteroid here. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream that did. Coin and Crypto Whispers. Be sure to like the stream, comment, subscribe, share with people that you know. If you want to might just join the Discord, hey, highly recommend it, man. Everybody that are in the Discord, they say, yo, you work so hard, love everything that you present, and it's all positive stuff basically, right? They say, yo, you work so hard, haven't seen anything like this, it's so worth it, etc. I even had Sheb, one of the Patreon members, Sheb, gotta love Sheb, man, and Bucket saying, yo, you should start a tier to teach people how to, like, you know, navigate the space as well, charge a high tier for that. But yeah, we're just gonna continue to crush it with this community, man, and that's all it boils down to. Just, you know, consistently trying to make as much people profitable as well. And again, in the community, there's other people sharing their insights as well. Bat or Golden Fish recently shared a project, and I added it to my watch list. I was like, oh, this looks cool, right? So there's other people sharing projects in there. You know, people have, you know, right now in the space, you could clearly see that retail interest is very low. So the, you know, the chats and the viewership and all of that stuff is going to be low overall for a lot of people. So sometimes you won't see the chat as active, but you know, when projects start to pump, all of a sudden everybody chatting, right? That's how it is. That's how it is. When projects start to pump, everybody starts chatting, right? Everybody starts talking. So yeah, man, I highly recommend it, man, truly. And you know, so like I said, guys, Asteroid, I think because it's an ETH meme, man. I think because of the thesis with Elon and everything like that, everything surrounding it, all the FUD, all the PvP and vamps. It only has so much PvP and vamps because they know this narrative is massive and it could do crazy numbers here. So, you know, even 1 million Asteroid tokens, nothing too crazy. 1 million Asteroid tokens is around $170 right now. You know, $170 to $1,000. Don't overinvest in any project, but you know, just an amount that you're willing to lose into this here, and you just buy and hold and be patient. Like I said, I think it's gonna pay off, man. I do. I know it's a meme. I know, but I don't know. My instinct, everything is telling me it could work, right? Obviously, nothing is guaranteed. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen such a great, you know, thesis or something so great surrounding a meme in a long time, personally. Did you ever get into LFI? I never touched LFI. I've been speaking about robot money for so long, Whispers. Just look at the channel. Even 3 days ago, look at the thumbnail, robot money. 7 days ago, robot money. Let me show you. 2 weeks ago, robot money. Even someone in the private recently asked about it. I'm like, I think it's gonna do great. I've been talking about it for so long. Look at that, month ago, robot money. LFI, I faded LFI. You can't catch every project. You know, I don't really like to buy projects that were like super pumped like that personally. You know, I prefer to buy projects that are in accumulation ranges or consolidating. The only reason I got, for example, exposure to Asteroid is because guess what? It was consolidating in this range for a long time, similar to how Robot Money was, around 1 million market cap. You know, Robot Money was going sideways around 1 million for a long time, but then Robot Money broke down. But guess what Robot Money did after it broke down? It went sideways for a bit and then went right back up to around 2.4 mil or 2 mil or so, and now it's back at 1 mil or so, right? Same thing could potentially happen here. You know, until we get into the next bull run, whenever the next bull run starts. So, yeah. If you're tuning in and see 5 people tuning in, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stream going on for 14 minutes. Not going to be a very long stream today. I think I might end it off here. But yeah, do I keep these blue lines here? Do I keep it like this? I'm going to keep these blue lines here. Maybe this plays out exactly like this. And I'm not I'm not an expert TA person, none of that, man. I just trade psychology, man. I have a thesis for a project. I have conviction. I see that it's down. I'm holding. I'm going to be patient, right? And then we see, we be patient. We believe in our conviction. We visualize why will it be successful, and then we wait. We keep cooking, and then we wait, right? That's all it boils down to, man. Yeah, if you're tuning in, man, see 6 people tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to other people. You know, tell them to join the community. Everyone that is in the private, everyone that is subscribed, I see so much kind words and so much support, and I truly appreciate every single bit of it, guys. Just have to give thanks to God, thanks to Jesus for it, you know. Thank God for everything. Without him, we're literally nothing, man. So you got to put God first above everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, if you never got exposure to Asteroid, now I know it's a meme, but it could. I think this thing is gonna be the retail winner, man. I think this one is the one that brings retail back, like Doge and Shib. You know, I think this is the one, because the next bull run, in my opinion, is gonna be big. It's gonna be a big bull run, because the past 4 to 5 years for alts and crypto and everything, even the 2023 to 2024 bull run was one of the worst bull runs ever. I think the next one is going to be big, and it's going to be focusing on alts this time, right? And when you talk about alts, you have to have memes in there. Memes are always going to do well. It's just which ones you pick, okay? This is the one I'm picking for the next cycle personally. And yeah, so as always, thank y'all so much. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want early alpha, access to the private Discord, and all the content before anyone else, I make voice notes. I'm always in the Discord chatting. People present projects to me. I give my take on them. Join the Patreon. Just click my channel bio by clicking my channel name or my profile picture. It takes you right here to join the Patreon right here, guys. We already have 71 members in the Patreon. It's only $5 a month. But be very wary here, guys, because guess what? There's a limited number of people that could join for the $5 tier that are supporting the journey from ground zero. And once those spots are filled, it will increase to $10 per month, okay? So be very, early bird gets the worm. I'm telling you. You want to get in before those spots get filled. I'm telling you. So as always, guys, thank y'all so much. Truly appreciate it. Give praise and glory to the Lord God Jesus. Always put him first, man. Always remember God, man. Thank you so much, Nalia. Love my work. Thank you so much, Nalia. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.